Alright, racers, let's talk. You've just checked into your hotel after a long day of travel. You drop your bags and head for the door. A thought crosses your mind. A little nagging worry. What about your passport? What about your extra cash? What about your laptop? What about that special piece of jewelry? You eye the in-room safe. Is that little metal box really enough? It's a question every traveler faces. We've all been there, standing in an unfamiliar room trying to choose where to stash things. The world is waiting, but your mind stays in that hotel room. Do you carry everything and risk losing it? Or trust the hotel's security and hope for the best? Hotels try, but professional thieves often know where to look. Even safes can be easy to open. But your room has secret spots a thief will likely overlook. These tricks aren't complicated or expensive. Use everyday objects and a bit of creativity to outsmart opportunists. Think of this as a quick detour that buys you peace of mind. This guide is your next clue, 8 ingenious ways to secure your valuables. Before you lock the door and head out, gear up with knowledge. The world is waiting. Are you ready? Our first challenge takes us to a classic, yet often overlooked hiding spot. Most hotel rooms come equipped with a few standard books, perhaps a local guide, a hotel directory, or even a novel left on the nightstand. A thief is looking for quick wins, rifling through drawers, checking under the mattress, maybe trying the safe. They are not there to catch up on some light reading. This is where you gain the advantage. Create a small temporary cavity inside one of these books, and you have a hiding place that blends in perfectly. It's a simple disguise that relies on the thief's haste and assumptions. The process is straightforward and requires no special tools, perfect for any traveler on the move. First, select the thickest book you can find. Carefully open the book to a page somewhere in the middle. Using your fingers or a simple pen, gently separate a block of about 50 to 100 pages. You aren't tearing anything, you're just creating a small hidden pocket. Place your flat items like cash or a spare credit card inside this newly formed void. When you close the book, the pages hold everything securely in place. The beauty of this method lies in its subtlety. To anyone scanning the room, it just looks like a book where it belongs. A thief would have to pick up and flip through every single book to discover your secret. A time-consuming task they are unlikely to undertake. Your passport might be a bit too thick for this hiding spot, but it's perfect for stashing emergency cash, a list of important phone numbers, or a backup credit card. Remember to choose a book that doesn't look out of place. The hotel services directory or a generic coffee table book are your best bets. Before you check out, make a mental note or set a reminder on your phone to retrieve your items. This simple trick turns an ordinary object into a personal vault. It's a classic for a reason. It's easy, it's effective, and it's a brilliant way to stay one step ahead in the race. Next up, we're heading to one of the most common items in any hotel room, the tissue box. It's something everyone sees but no one really looks at. Thieves are no different. They might glance at it, but they're not going to stop and inspect it. Their minds are on bigger targets like luggage, drawers. This makes the humble tissue box an excellent secret storage spot. It's a brilliant piece of misdirection. Hiding valuables in plain sight using an object that's disposable and uninteresting. It's a simple hack. Seconds to set up, big payoff. Here's how to turn it into your personal safe. Most hotel tissue boxes have a cardboard bottom that can be gently pried open. Carefully work your fingers around the edges to loosen the glued tabs. Once the bottom is open, you have access to the empty space beneath the tissues. Folded cash, small piece of jewelry, spare key. After you've placed your items inside, simply press the cardboard bottom back into place. The tabs should fit right back. The box looks untouched. The effectiveness is psychology. Who would look inside a tissue box? A thief, working quickly, scans the room for obvious targets. Their eyes pass right over the tissue box on the nightstand bathroom counter. It's the perfect camouflage. Even if picked up, the weight is likely unnoticeable. It's hiding something right under their nose. Remember to retrieve items before checkout. It's easy to forget. Tip: place the tissue box somewhere unusual after hiding items, like the desk instead of the nightstand. That small change is a visual reminder during your final sweep. Clever, low-tech solution. More confidence while you explore. This is what smart travel is all about, using your environment to your advantage. Alright, let's move on to the next leg of our security race. This one involves a bit of clever deception using an item you likely brought, your toiletry bag. Most travelers have one, filled with toothbrushes, shampoo, soap, other personal care items. To a thief, a toiletry bag is generally a low-value target. They might give it a quick shake or a brief look inside. They're not going to spend precious time sorting through your deodorant and toothpaste. They are looking for electronics, cash, jewelry. We can use this assumption against them. Create a false bottom or hidden compartment within the bag. The key is to make your valuables look like just another mundane bathroom item. Find an empty opaque bottle. Travel-size shampoo, lotion container, make sure it's thoroughly cleaned and dried on the inside. Roll up cash, small necklace, memory card. Slide it inside the bottle. Screw the cap back on tightly. Place it among your other toiletries. To anyone rummaging through your bag, it will just look like another bottle of shampoo. Another variation of this hack is to use a sanitary product wrapper, sanitary pad wrapper, tampon wrapper. Carefully slip your folded cash inside or a thin piece of jewelry. Reseal it as best you can. Use a tiny piece of tape or simply fold it closed. Tuck this into a side pocket of your toiletry bag. It's highly unlikely that anyone would ever think to inspect such an item. The power of this method is its ability to blend in seamlessly with the clutter of a typical toiletry kit. Your valuable items are hidden in plain sight, disguised as something of no interest. A thief is in a hurry. They perform a quick, superficial search. They won't be unscrewing bottle caps or unwrapping personal hygiene products. They will move on to what they perceive as more promising targets. This strategy empowers you to use your own belongings as a security system, turning a potential target into a clever safe. It's a brilliant way to keep your essentials secure while you focus on the adventure ahead. Now for a hiding spot that takes things to a new level, literally. So, look up at the windows in your hotel room. You'll see a curtain rod, usually a long hollow metal tube with decorative ends known as finials. This is a location that is almost guaranteed to be overlooked by anyone searching your room. Thieves tend to focus on areas that are at eye level or below, drawers, closets, under the bed, inside luggage. They rarely think to look up. The curtain rod is out of sight and out of mind, making it a prime piece of real estate for your secret stash. Executing this maneuver is usually quite simple. Most decorative curtain rods have end caps or finials that can be easily unscrewed by hand. Give one of them a gentle twist to see if it comes loose. If it does, you've just unlocked a perfect hiding place. The rod itself is a long, hollow tube, providing a secure and completely concealed space. Roll up cash, fold important documents tightly, a small USB drive. Slide your items deep inside the rod. Once your items are in, just screw the finial back on. The rod will look exactly as it did before, with no indication of the treasure it holds within. The genius of this spot is its elevation and obscurity. No thief, on a tight schedule, is going to think about checking the structural components of the room's window treatments. It's not a logical or efficient place to look. They would need to know the trick beforehand, and even then they might not bother with the effort. Honestly, it's far more work than checking a nightstand drawer. This method uses the very architecture of the room against a potential intruder, turning a mundane fixture into a top-tier security vault that is hiding in plain sight, high above any casual line of sight. A word of caution. Before you commit, give the finial a gentle test. Don't force it if it doesn't want to turn, as you don't want to be responsible for breaking anything in the hotel room. And as always, the most critical part of this challenge is remembering to retrieve your items before you check out. Because this spot is so good, it can be easy to forget. Set an alarm. Leave yourself a note. Place a curtain tassel on your luggage as a physical reminder to check the rod before you depart. This next strategy requires you to think like a master of disguise. The goal is to make your valuables look like trash or something completely uninteresting. Most rooms have a small trash can, but housekeeping might empty it. Instead, we'll make a decoy. Empty snack bag, soda can. A thief will ignore a half-empty bag of chips. A thief will ignore a soda can left on the desk. To them, it's clutter, not a hidden safe. First, you'll need a prop. Empty bag of potato chips, candy wrapper, empty opaque soda can. If using a chip bag, slit the bottom seam open with a key or use a nail file. Don't tear from the top, that looks unnatural. Place items, cash, jewelry, spare key, inside a small plastic baggie. Slide the baggie into the chip bag. Use a tiny piece of clear tape to reseal the seam. The bag will look unopened from the top and feel like it has chips in it. For a soda can, make sure it's empty and rinsed. Put valuables in a small waterproof bag, roll it up tightly, push it through the can opening. The can will look like a normal piece of trash on a table or in a cup holder. A thief will walk right past it. Make it look authentic. Don't place the decoy neatly on the pillow. Leave it on the desk next to your laptop or on the nightstand. This is psychological misdirection. We ignore trash by habit. Camouflage valuables as something worthless and they become invisible. It's hiding in plain sight. The thief wants the jackpot, not a half-eaten snack. Warning, don't let housekeeping throw it away. Best for short periods, like when you're out for dinner. Here's a location that most people, including thieves, would never think to check. The ironing board. Every standard hotel room seems to have one, usually tucked away in the closet. People see it as a simple utility item, not a potential hiding place. But if you take a closer look, you'll find a fantastic opportunity for concealment. Most hotel ironing boards have a fabric cover that is elasticated, tied on, meaning it can be easily removed and replaced without any sign of tampering. This gives you access to the metal mesh frame underneath, a space no one ever sees. To use this spot, simply untie the strings, slip the elastic edges off the ironing board to remove the padded cover. You can then tape a small envelope containing cash, passports, other flat valuables directly to the underside of the board. A little bit of medical tape from your first aid kit, a few well-placed bandages will do the trick. In many hotel rooms around the world, you'll find a Bible placed in the nightstand drawer. This book is provided by various organizations as a source of comfort for travelers. For our purposes, it also serves as an excellent and often overlooked hiding spot. Much like the other books in the room, it's an item that a thief is almost certain to ignore. They are looking for material wealth, not spiritual guidance. The Gideon's International Bibles, which are common in hotels, often have a presentation page or several blank pages at the front before the text begins. This area is perfect for sliding in a few folded bills without creating any noticeable bulge. You can also slip a thin credit card into those front pages. The psychological power of this hiding spot cannot be overstated. There's a certain cultural taboo around disrespecting a holy book. A Bible in a drawer is just part of the room's standard furniture. They will likely pull the drawer open, see the book, and immediately shut it to move on to the next one. Once everything is in place, carefully slide the fabric cover back on, smooth it out. Your valuables will be safely sandwiched between the board and its cover. The brilliance of this hiding place is that it's completely counterintuitive. The effort required to remove the cover, check underneath, then replace it is far too much for a criminal who is trying to be quick and discreet. Of course, this method works best for thin items. Trying to hide a bulky set of keys or thick wallet will be too obvious. But for emergency cash, spare cards, even a folded passport, it's perfect. And as always, the golden rule of smart travel applies. Don't forget where you hid your things. The nightstand drawer is a common place to check before leaving, so you're less likely to forget this one. Tying a small colorful ribbon, a sock to the leg of the ironing board after you've hidden your items, can serve as a great visual cue. It's a simple, effective, and very clever way to keep your possessions safe on the road. Using the Bible as a hiding spot is a testament to the fact that the best secrets are often hidden in the most obvious places. And there you have it. You've crossed the finish line of this security challenge armed with a whole new set of skills to protect your belongings on the road. From the hollowed-out book to the inside of the curtain rod, you now know how to turn a generic hotel room into your own personal vault. The key takeaway is simple. Think differently. A thief is predictable. They're in a hurry. They look in the most obvious places. Take a few extra minutes to get creative. Outsmart them and ensure your peace of mind. The most valuable souvenir you can have from any trip. You're not building a spy fortress. You're smarter than the average traveler and making your room a less appealing target. Use simple, no-cost tricks to create layers of inconvenience. They want a quick score. If they can't find value in the first minute or two, they likely give up and move on. Your cleverness is your best defense. Relax and immerse in your travel experience. Smart travel is more than flight deals or cool hotels. It's a mindset. Be aware of your surroundings. Be prepared for the unexpected. Use what you have to stay safe. These hacks show that mindset in action. They help you take control of your security. Next time you check in, look at the room as more than a place to sleep. A puzzle full of safekeeping opportunities. Now you're ready for the next leg of your journey. Enjoy every moment without a cloud of worry. Stay alert, stay creative, keep exploring. If you want next week's airline secret, hit subscribe now, share and like. The world is waiting, go travel smart. Now I want to hear from you. What hotel hack do you use to keep your valuables safe?